this video, I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. Um, Eligio did, he's been in his lives all day, and he spoke a lot about Child Protective Services coming over. And here, he just couldn't stop. He couldn't stop talking about it. So it tells me a lot about what's going on with him. He's not as calm and cool as he pretends to be here. So just a little commentary on a few things that he is has been saying about that. And just a couple of points that he, that I felt was important in the video here.
Okay. We don't use the government. We don't fuck with the government like that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what he's doing, he's getting ready to speak about the video, and he's refusing. The people in the chat is telling him, "Go watch the video. Go watch the video." And for some reason, he feels he don't need to watch the video. So let's hear what he has to say.
Everybody go watch the live of Eligio getting hard with his daughter. Boy, y'all crazy. Y'all really some pedophiles to even look at that shit.
Okay, this is a tactic that he uses all the time. He turns everything back on you. So now you're a pedophile because you're sitting there looking at him dancing with his daughter and getting hard. So then that would make CPS pedophiles. That would make the police officers pedophile, because I guarantee you that if anyone, all of those people that called, I'm sure someone sent them a video. Okay? And I guarantee you they are replaying that video over and over and over again, listening to every word, taking notes, and even by the time they have the video on a timer, and at certain points on time they are writing down the time that he said this and the time he started rising. I guarantee you.
Now I was looking at my print in my sweatpants because she loved when I wear them sweatpants. Y'all niggas tripping. I was hard.
Oh, he tries to be good. He tries to be good with his manipulation. He wants people to really think that he really smarter than they are. All these people watch this video, and now he's saying it. Nana was just looking at my print because she liked to see my print in them sweatpants. Let's hear more.
Damn, I can't wear no drawers unless I be hard. You can't even be a black man with a big penis. Can't wear no
penis not that big, sorry.
Drawers with your sweatpants and hold your daughter without they say, "Oh, look at him, his penis is hard." Was my penis hard?
Okay, that's a normal tactic as well. Let's see this.
Malia, was my penis hard?
I mean, have you ever had a friend or somebody that you knew that probably didn't stay your friend very long? Because one of the things they do is they want to throw you in their lives. When they're telling their stories to other people and they turn around and they make up a lie, and then they turn around, right? You were there. Go ahead, tell them. Go ahead, you tell them. And it's like, wait a minute. I just stepped in the room. How am I, going to tell that lie? So, okay, let's see. He's saying it wasn't hard.
It's just your friend.
Wait, I'll wait till.
That's just sad how people are trying to make something out of nothing. Look at it. Look at it right there. Look at it. don't want to point it out because she was looking at my print. Not no fucking hard penis. She was looking at my print.
And if you saw in the chat is saying, "Oh, you were hard. You were hard. That's for sure." So let's see here. I'm gonna play that.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. What? Eliana is so funny. Hey, look, he gonna do the dance. Like, hey, what the hell is going on here? What in the world? Oh no, He is not. You better sit down. Them gray pants. You need to change your outfit, babe. Babe, change your outfit.
Why?
Change your outfit,
Why?
babe.
Why?
Babe, change your outfit. You are worried about him changing his pants instead of saying, put the baby down. Any rational mother, if you see your child with the man and his eggplant is extended, you're going to say, change your pants, so you better put my damn baby down. Oh my God. I cannot do it. I cannot. I can't do it. Oh my gosh.
And I still say that she says that because she know that this man is ill, and she's telling herself that she just can't do it. She just can't do this anymore. But that's self-explanatory. He wants to claim it wasn't hard, like he don't know it was hard. Okay? He just want to use her because see, how long did it take him to even come out and say anything? He sent her out in a live and let her discuss it instead of him saying anything up until today.
You can't even be a black man with a big penis. Can't wear no drawers with your sweatpants and hold your daughter without they say, oh, look at him, his penis is hard. Was my penis hard? No. Malia, was my penis hard? That's just your print. It's just your print.
And it's funny, look at them. If you watch Malia, you watch Velvet, they won't look up. He has them to the point where they won't look up to other men. They don't want to look other men in the eyes or anything. But if you notice this, they won't look at him. They won't look at him either. And this is just I'm going along with you, okay? But I don't want the truth to come out of my face, so I'm not even gonna look at you long, and I'm not gonna look at the camera long or anything.
That's just sad how people are try to make something out of nothing. Look at it right there. Look at it. Look. Now I don't want to point it out because she was looking at my print. Not no fucking hard penis. She was looking at my print. Y'all been doing this forever. Forever. Nana never said I was hard. She never said it. Show me a video. Call in. Show me the video right now when Nana said I'm hard. You reaching. Nana ain't never said I was hard. Ever. Pull the video up.
Somebody is in trouble over there in Carbonation, and they know it. They will not look up. She will not look up over here while he's talking. She won't look towards the camera. She knows this is serious, and she's going to try to stick to her story, but she don't want her eyes or anything to tell the truth on her. And he's playing a game where he's going to try to spin the story. And oh, she was just looking at my print, and because she liked when I wear those sweatpants. I don't too many women want to walk around watching her man with his penis print sticking out in any kind of pants. Maybe boxers or maybe some tighty whities or something. But that's in a private arena. That's not outside dancing on a live on Instagram. Okay, it's not a gratification that a woman gets when, I mean, a man might get that kind of gratification when he see his woman, but she's not going to get that kind of gratification off of looking at her man. Women don't, how can I say, they get sexually aroused by looking at his body part.
You know what I'm saying?
No, Alicia, we don't know what you're saying. You're talking crazy now. We're not stupid.
Ma'am, no, she did not, ma'am. Miss Ali. Miss Ali, no, she didn't.
Yeah, so he wants to spin it and say, oh, she never said that I was hard. Well, did nobody ask her, were you hard? You the only one asking, was she hard? You're the only one trying to spin a story. We can see that you were hard. We didn't need to have her tell us that you were hard. We saw it growing. You didn't have to tell us that. She didn't have to tell us, oh, babe, you're getting hard. You need to sit down and change your pants.
I bet you she didn't. Show me the proof. Pull up the facts. Somebody call in and show me Nana saying my dick was hard. She pointed at it and said, babe, babe. That's all she said was babe. Right?
And what is this line of questioning going to prove? I guarantee you, when they come for you after they look up everything, like in the video that was just done, the documentary that was done on him being a pedophile, by immortal comma. You need to go and see that documentary if you haven't seen it. That just came out. The name of the video is Surviving a Pedophile. Is Nature Boy a Predator? That's the name of the documentary. So that's where the clip that I just showed came from. So I want you to, I'm a shout out to her and or him, and but this line of questioning that he's trying to use, uh, was I hard? Did you ever say I was hard? Did you ever? No, it is. I guarantee you, with CPS and the police, while they're doing their investigation, because they are obviously, and they're not going to ask that. That will not be one of the questions that they ask Velvet. That will not be one of the questions that they ask her. I guarantee you that. Was he hard? Did you tell him? Did you say he was hard when you were on the live? Did you say that? Or were you just looking at the print? Did you enjoy the print? You like those sweatpants? That will not be the line of questioning.
Everything to fucking take me down. And y'all let them do that shit. Y'all let them take a black man down. Demonize a black man in public. Like, that shit crazy. That just shows how much I love y'all stuff.
So we're supposed to let you abuse children. We're supposed to let you walk around your own daughter and watch you get an erection from dancing with her and looking at her like she's a grown woman, and we're not supposed to say anything. That's demonizing. You demonized yourself when you got hard on live dancing with a 1-year-old baby girl. Look how smug he is. It's disgusting. Look at him. You think he's going to walk away from that. They're going to be looking up your behind, boy. They're going all inside of you after they see that video.
So we have lion eyes. Oh shit, that shit.
And the police won't be saying their eyes are lying. CPS will not be saying their eyes are lying either. He's worried, everybody. He's worried. That's why he's talking about this constantly. It's almost like one of his teachings. Constantly talking about it.
You can't let them demonize a black man. You can't let them do that. I'm masculine energy. I'm the black man masculine energy. You feel me? I'm masculine energy. I'm your black man.
You the black man, the masculine energy that need to be put in jail. Need to be locked down or treated or sedated or something. That's the kind of black man you are. We don't need just any kind of black energy, any kind of black man energy.
You feel me? I'm your son. I'm your brother. You feel me? I'm your father.
And my son don't do that. My brother don't do it.
Father, you can't let them demonize me like that. Not
my son, my brother will knock your block off just because you getting hard around your child.
Not just sit and watch and let that shit happen. You can't do it. Somebody said that the world's not gonna be destroyed by those the mean people or the people that watch them do it. They said about me, I'll be in prison right now, but people be reaching. They're reaching. When I was locked up in Nicaragua.
And I want to remind everybody, he said this stuff himself. It all comes from him. People are just reporting on it. People are just getting the video, whatever they caught on video, and sharing it with the authorities or whoever they're dealing with, and that's getting him locked up and whatever. It all comes from him. And why can't he see that? I don't know.
Show me the video. Said I'm hard.
Now, why hasn't he watched the video? All this time, he hasn't watched the video. What has it been, about a week now? CPS, hey, soon as they told us that it was going around the internet. They didn't try to watch the video then. And after CPS came, you would think he would, that's the first thing you would do. I want to see this, what they talking about. If you're innocent, you'll be trying to find out, what are they talking about? What video? Let me see this video.
To let y'all see what my sweatpants look like when I'm hard. I should get on hard and let y'all see what my shit look like when it's hard. Like, was it hard?
He laughing, but he want to cry. Oh, babe, you gotta help me, please. This is something going on here. They saw me get hard, babe. Did you tell them they did get? I didn't get hard, did I, babe? I didn't get hard, babe. Please. That's what he looked like.
Motherfuckers.
Hey, y'all see that? You see that? You see how that laughter descended into one of those looks. When you look at the documentary, at one point in the documentary, he had gotten, oh, when he was talking to the young man who had molested his children, I mean, his sisters and niece or something like that, that was 2 years old. And Eligio was asking these questions that showed that he was intrigued about, you know, molesting a child like that, a young baby. And he wanted to know if the baby cried and all that other stuff. And he stopped and he thought about what the man had said because he said that the baby didn't cry. And he went into a thought, a deep thought about it. And this one just showed another way. He laughed, and like I said, like I was just pointing out, that he really want to cry. He really want to cry. He's scared to death of this thing. And so he looks over at her. That laughter turned to a frown and then to a deep thought, and then he moves on. I don't want to keep going back and everything, but I want to see that part again.
People be reaching. That's why. You think out of all the stuff they said about me, I'll be in prison right now. But people be reaching.
And guys, another thing, Velvet and all them other ladies are usually over there, yeah, yeah, ha, 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 yeah, babe, ha, ha, ha. There, you can hear a pin drop over there. You can hear a pin drop. And he's just talking, and they're like, they're in their deep thoughts themselves. That was classic. Oh my God, I wish I could turn that back. That was classic. That was like something you see in the movies. How someone do a skit on someone laughing, and then the laughter just goes away, and the reality of the seriousness of the situation comes into their mind, and you just see it. You know what they're feeling and what they're thinking. That was classic. I don't have the ability to go back um and this is Instagram, so it's hard to go back. So.
She said in the video, you need to change your sweat.
Yeah, that's what I said. Then you change the pants.
Nana brought attention to it, no cap. So what? She didn't say I was hard. God, if we show you something and you see something that reflects who you are, as you.
Yeah. Okay, let's stop this. Nana pointed it out. Somebody in the chat said Nana pointed it out. And he's saying, so what? She didn't say I was hard. She didn't have to tell us you were hard. We saw it ourselves. He's reaching. God, he's reaching.
You seen my dick hard and you say, oh, his dick hard, why he dancing with his daughter? You gotta be a pedophile to even see
that. Like I said, all the people in CPS who is going to be viewing the video, They have to be pedophile to see it. And all of the people who have seen the video, all of y'all have to be pedophiles to see it. Just because we see someone getting hard with this 1-year-old child does not mean, we have to be pedophiles in order to see it. This is so, oh my God, he's horrible. This is a horrible man here.
Bruh, who the fuck says that?
Who sees it, huh? Who actually sees something like that, huh? Oh, this is a drowning man. This is a man who is struggling in the water.
Who the fuck says that? When I first heard that, I was like, yo, who would even say that out their mouth? I would be too ashamed. That's weird.
And he would be ashamed to say that? We know he's not ashamed to say anything, so he definitely won't be ashamed to say that somebody else is getting hard around their kid. He'd be the first one to point that out if it was somebody else. If it was young Pharaoh or World, he'd be the first one saying it.
Show me the video. Said I'm hard.
Like I said, after all this time, now show me the video. Okay, right. Why you didn't go look for the video?
I should let y'all see what my sweatpants look like when I'm hard.
Watch it.
I should get on hard and let y'all see what my shit look like.
I think this is when that epic reaction comes. Check it out, everybody. This is incredible to me.
Like, was it hard? Motherfuckers.
Oh my God, I've never seen that in real life before. That is so funny. This is a guilty man, and he's saying, oh my God. He's remembering it. He's remembering what happened, and it's just not funny. And he's not getting any support from the ladies. The ladies, there's nothing they can say. They're not in there. They're not cheering him on and patting him on the back and reassuring him that you're okay. Don't worry. You weren't hard. You really weren't.
No, I don't like that. I don't like talking like that. It must be special because y'all keep talking about it.
In actuality, he keeps talking about it. He's the one keeps talking about it.
I wouldn't even.
And it is special, really. To see a man do that around his daughter, yes, it's a very special thing to see. It is absolutely horrible and shocking. And yes, it sticks in your mind for sure.
Even watch that mess because it's just not true. It's so stupid. It's so damn stupid. It's dumb when people just reaching.
Eligio, they got you this time, buddy. They got you. They got you on that one. where it's gonna go. Hopefully, if it don't go to you being incarcerated or anything, hopefully at least they will restrict you from being around children. At least. So everyone, it seems like it's very important to him. He can't get it off his mind. Apparently, he was very shocked by CPS, and he is very disturbed by it. So, and the women are too, because they're not saying anything. They're not yucking it up with him, and we'll see what happens after the investigation, because the way he made it seem like is that, they walked away and they said nothing's wrong, and that's it. That's it. That's the end of everything. As if they're going to tell him that, okay, we just closed the investigation right now after we investigated. After we had you take your kid's clothes off, the child's clothes off, and let us look at you, and then we all walk out. I want everybody to remember that this is a part of his teaching as well. And I'm going to do another video on that. I don't have all the clips and stuff ready, but I want to kind of point out to how this is a part of his teaching.
She's gonna have a nerve to say, we're gonna get rid of them sweatpants. No, we're gonna get rid of you. Don't forget the sweatpants. We're gonna get rid of you. That's what we need to get rid of, you.
I believe that this may be what started the erection.
Notice he picks the baby back up. He holding the baby knowing that his eggplant has expanded. That's because he holding the baby.
Warning. The narcissist actually masturbates with other people's bodies.
And like I say, that is a part of the Immortal Karma video documentary. So go and see that and subscribe to our channel. And it's an excellent documentary on Eligio being a pedophile, Nature Boy being a pedophile. So right now, let me show you this real quick before I sign off. There's another thing I wanted to point out in this, that they really pointed it out for us. So let's see here. If you have any doubt and you believe in anything that he has to say here, that everybody is reaching, I want you to see for sure for yourself here before I sign out.
The narcissist actually masturbates with other people's bodies.
She do. That's the baby. That's the baby. I tell y'all that he is intentionally letting that baby's foot swipe across his Peter bird like that. He's making sure her foot is hitting it.
Having sex with the first-degree blood relative such as a child.
Okay, everyone, if you want to complete it, like I say, go and see Immortal Karma. And she has the documentary. Excellent documentary. And I'm signing off now, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and blessings.